Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for the delay. I was kind of prepping to get ready to go to California and working, and then um, went to California, was there for like 5 days. It was absolutely amazing, which is what this plan with me is going to be about. It's going to be kind of like a memory trip. And I'm going to get back into doing my weekly videos because I got back and then got back into work and everything. And so, yeah. Um, so thank you for sticking in with me. I want to show you like all the pictures and stuff. Instead of like picking out each and every single solitary picture, what I did was built grids. And then I'm just going to import those grids into my calendar. So instead of using the vision board for vision, I'm just going to kind of use it like as a memory area. It's like 8 or 9 pages of pictures over like everything that we did, including like the the night I landed, the next day, so on and so forth. And then I'm just going to kind of be recapping a lot of the things that we did over that time frame. It was an amazing time. California owes me nothing. Um, so if you haven't been, book a flight. It's well worth it. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's nitty and gritty. It is absolutely amazing. Um, so with that, we're going to jump into the plan with me. And we are back. So we are going to be looking at this, but we're going to do our vision board. Oh, go back. Hang on. We're going to do our vision board. And instead, what we're going to do is we are going to add 10 pages to this. And after, 2, 3, after, 4, after, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that should be enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So there is that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this one and go here. There's so many pictures. Like it was, oh my gosh, it was so many pictures of everything. So this is going to be the first night that I got there. And I'm going to make sure that I am back. Okay. So this is the first night that I got there. And then I'm just going to paste that there, which was the 16th. So what I'm going to do, this just makes it a whole lot easier. So I'm going to make a small box here. And I'm going to try to remember the days because there were so many things that we did. Don't forget that I am using my Samsung S7 Plus with the Penley app and the Logitech K480 wireless keyboard. And now I'm gonna go back to this other one. And then the next morning we got up and went to Manhattan Beach and had brunch and hung out by the beach, which also amazing. And then let's see, that. And then what I want to do is come back in okay. So we're going to come back. I'm going to put all the pictures in, and then I'm going to come back and do some decorating as I am doing that. Now, this seems like just a long, different way to do it, but at the same time, copy that, go here, and then I'll paste it there. I'll kind of tell you the backstory about a lot of the pictures. So I was also testing out a new camera that I purchased. It is the Nikon Z5, which, let me tell you, that camera is absolutely amazing. Like, let's do this. Copy. I mean, it is just absolutely amazing. Paste. Okay. So the one good thing about Penly is that you can select everything, copy it, and then paste it just like that. You can do as big as you want and as little as you want. We're going to copy that, and we're going to go over here to this one, and we're going to paste. So I'm kind of letting you in behind the scenes for me. Copy. Paste all of those. It even pasted the whatchamacallits. Santa Monica. I did a lot of pictures in Santa Monica. We're gonna just pull that all the way down from corner to corner. We're gonna tap the two little pieces of paper, and then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna tap the little arrow in the box, and then we're gonna hit the little box with, the paper with the clipboard. Do that again. We're gonna select everything. coffee, go here, and we are going to paste. We're going to paste it, and then we're going to go back to this one. And this is the last page. And I had to kind of do an homage, I guess, to some of this California flora. Like, it was kind of like a mind trip because I'm Tennessee, and so it's kind of like a mind trip, like when you are walking down the street and people have large lemon trees in their yard. Okay, so now I need to go all the way back here and start throwing in some decorative items. Okay, so this was Manhattan Beach. I'm gonna go here. Some stuff on the beach. Churro. There's a whole nother bowl. Okay, so let's tell you a little story about the dogs. So they have two food bowls. They will hold out into one, even though I keep the other one full. But what they will do is eat all of the food out of that first bowl and then act like the other bowl is not sitting there, which is kind of funny. Alright, so we're going to put that there. And so this says namaste at the beach instead of, and I'm going to put what this is. This was, hopefully this will show up. That was 317.22, and now I'm going to grab all of it. Okay, so there is that. And there is that. So anyway, so my flight left Nashville at 8 o'clock, and it was 10 o'clock when I landed California time. So immediately I just came in and went to bed. The next morning was the 17th. Like I said, we went to Manhattan Beach, had brunch and some mimosas, which was amazing. We went to the boardwalk, we went to the pier, we walked across the hot sand. Oh my God, that sand was hot. And not in like a good way. We saw some surfers and stuff like that. So it really gave me a chance to kind of like test this camera out because I literally bought it the week before. The next morning we got up, we went to Randy's Donuts, which I'm sure that if you are a movie buff, you have seen Randy's Donuts in probably a gajillion different movies. So we are going to put some donuts on here. They had some amazing tasting donuts. Oh my goodness. It was divine, heavenly donuts. A lot of times people say, oh, it can't be that. No, there was a line and there's a reason for their line. Like, that's how delicious they were. They were absolutely amazing and delicious. And all of my inner fat kid was fulfilled on this trip. All of my inner fat kid was fulfilled on this trip. It was just like, oh, yes, I will take all of that. And I did with no shame. So, of course, you had to get a picture of the Inglewood sign. Oh, March Vision. Move him. Okay. Then we went down to the Fashion District, which, if you have never been to the Fashion District, we did some touristy stuff, we did some non-touristy stuff. So we went down to the Fashion District, which, if you've never been to the Fashion District, it is absolutely amazing. It is streets and streets and streets. Like, literally, you need at least 2 days to do the Fashion District justice. 2 days and a stack of money. 2 days and a stack of money, and that's where I will leave it. But on the way down, there was a lot of beautiful murals. A lot of beautiful murals down there. We're going to replace that purple. Okay. So anyway, so there is a lot of murals down there, and it just was absolutely beautiful. So I am going to and again, this is on our way, just like flying past. And these I shot with my with just my regular phone. I do have the Samsung S21 Ultra. So this is just like flying past and snapping these pictures, which I again think that they are absolutely beautiful. So this is kind of like a mishmash. So that night, the 18th, which was my birthday, we went to this place called the District and had dinner, and it was a entire vibe. Like, it absolutely was 1,000,000,000% amazing. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Alright, so I am going to grab that. We're going to go back. And we're going to grab that. And I'm going to put that down. There was so much to see there. So much to see there. Like, it was, I'm telling you, like, you really realistically can't do everything in the amount of time that I was there. But again, it owes me nothing. Make sure those are the same size. Okay. So it was, they had a live DJ there, and it was great. The service was okay. I think the young lady that was working our table was a bit overrun. And everything, but I mean, it's okay. The food was good. It was even better heated up the next day. And then this is, of course, the LA Skyline, just driving through. The next day, we went to, I don't want to tell you wrong, because the next day I think we went to Griffith Observatory and then went downtown to, like, Hollywood. So that's where you're going to see a lot of these other pictures. It's going to be from that area. Like I said, there was so much to see and so much to do. It was just absolutely, I mean, bonkers, bananas, you name it, it was it. Like, just looking at the Walk of Fame and like trying to find names, like it stretches so far. Like, we saw it started like in front of Pineapple Express. And then went all the way down, and so I was able to get some. And then we went into, it used to be Grauman's Chinese Theater, and then it became the Kodak Chinese Theater, and now it's the TCL Theater. Yeah, TCL Theater. You know, which, again, hey, knock yourself out. But I'm old enough to say it will always be Grauman's Chinese Theater. For me. So when I explain it to people, it's Grauman's Chinese Theater. There's that. And then this is actually, hang on, let me find out the name of this red building. So this is actually, hang on, because I had to Google it. I just saw it and thought it was absolutely beautiful. Oh, here it goes. So this is actually the Peterson Automotive Museum. This red and white building here that I just tapped on, that is actually the Peterson Automotive Museum, which again is absolutely amazing. And then, let me see. I did find Lin-Manuel Miranda's star, and it is right outside of this theater that was actually doing Hamilton. So I was just like, oh, okay. And then we went by the Funko Pop building. So anyway, so we went by the Funko Pop thing, and then while we were walking around, so you have the TCL Theater, and then behind it, there's like 3 different levels of shops, so you can do all the shopping you want to. And as we were walking around, we saw all of these women that were walking around in these outfits, kind of from different eras. Like you can see, there's some flappers, and then kind of from the 60s, kind of like the Made Men type era. And I just asked them, like, hey, can I take a picture of you? And they agreed, and, you know, it was amazing. And then that is me. You can see the Hollywood sign, like, back there. I don't know who this woman is, but she just kind of, like, photobombed me really bad. And then it's so much. I mean, like, oh my God, it is so much to do there. And there's a lot of things that are free and a lot of things that you pay for. Parking you pay for, but it's just like anywhere else. You can always kind of like drive around. Nothing is in concrete there. So I did get Regina King and Keanu Reeves' footprints and hands as well, and Martin Lawrence's. So I was super excited about that. This is the Capitol Records building, and then this is a mural that's kind of like on the other side of it. But just from where we were parked, just to see that, it's kind of like, oh, okay. And then I just loved the way this picture looked, just with the sunset in the background and stuff. And then the picture of the Griffith Observatory was actually taken with my cell phone. So this one and this this Hollywood sign was taken with that. And that was pretty cool. Okay, maybe it is. I have to excuse my sinuses. They are just acting a big old donkey. There they go. So, just because we are going to be smacking on some space stuff, we're going to put that there, and then I am going to take that. That is one thing that I do love about, Penley is that you can definitely change some things up, and you don't have to worry about the order in which you pull it, because it will, you can move it forwards or backwards. And then again, more of the Griffith Observatory. So this is some of the stuff that's actually in there. So they have these beautiful models of like the planets and the moon. And then you can step out here on, I don't know if you can see the people up there or not, but you can step out on all of these things, and then it's like, you could take pictures of different views of Los Angeles. One of the good things about it, so there's a lot of people that's just kind of camped out, having picnics and stuff like that, which is really cool. One of the things that I really, really liked, grab that one. So one of the things that I do like about everything that we saw was just, everything was just so right there. It was absolutely amazing, and you could just kind of meander through. And that by itself is like a day, because it's levels upon levels upon levels to it, and it just didn't stop. It did not stop. It was just all over the place. Like, you walk in, and it doesn't look, the picture doesn't do it justice, but you walk in through this front door here, and there's a wing this way, there's a wing this way, and then this leads down to some stairs and an elevator, and then there's the actual observatory on the back side. And then there's stuff that you can do. Well, the observatory is there. Anyway. So, one of my favorite movies, which was, there's the observatory. So, one of my favorite movies is, what's the name of that movie? Charlie's Angels, the reboot with Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore. And when they actually filmed that, it's actually coming from the front side. The way that they came in, it makes it look like they're coming from the back side, but it's really the front side of it, because the back side is like a walking trail and then a drop off. So the next night, or the night before I was getting ready to leave, the 20th, and I need to do this, and usually I don't. Hopefully it does come out with a clear background recents. Yep, it did. Look at that. So we went to Benihana. We went to Malibu. I mean, not Malibu. And then I'm just going to push that back. Oh, no, can't really see it like that. We went to Benihana, and we're gonna put that. What color do we make that? We're gonna do red since Benihana's colors are red. That was and that was 320. Santa Monica. Okay, and there is that. And then these are some pictures from Santa Monica. I feel like I don't need to do anything to these. Like if you want to just like drop some beach stuff in there, you absolutely can. But I don't really feel like I need to do anything because the pictures themselves were so absolutely amazingly beautiful. You can only do this with Canva Pro, so if you don't have Canva Pro, invest in it. It's so worth it. It is so worth it. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to take that and delete that. And then I'm just going to download that. I just need page 4. Oh, wait. Make sure it's got the transparent background. And download. Alright. And so there is that. And then let's go back here to this. And then I am just going to pull this from there. See? Aha. Alright, now I need to crop it just a little bit. So, you can make it as big as you want to. I just wanted to cover up that. No, cancel. Okay, so anyway, like I said, I just thought it was absolutely amazing and absolutely beautiful. And then this is by far one of my favorite pictures. Just because of the coloring, the blue skies, and the colors on the Ferris wheel, and then the Route 66 sign. It's just kind of weird that end of the trail, Route 66, is literally smack dab in the middle of the pier. And then this is some of the California flora that I talked about. So people just have calla lilies growing like literally in their yard, and the birds of paradise, and usually you see them with the orange cap here, but these were white with black, and I just thought they were absolutely beautiful, and they just had like bushes of them, and I'm like, that is amazing. Anyway, so that is all of my pictures, or all of my memories from California. There are so many more pictures that I didn't really get a chance to kind of go down through. But I am already hitting 40 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And thank you so much for swinging by. I will see you on the other side. Okay, so I'm back. I hope I did not bore you to tears with everything that I was talking about during my plan with me, or my walk down memory lane. That's what I'm gonna call it. It was a walk down memory lane. Again, California owes me nothing. I had such an amazing time. Um, just going to all the different places. Like, we did some touristy stuff and then still went to the beach a couple of days. It was a little cool, but it was still amazing. The California flora is absolutely beautiful. Like, just to walk down the street and see people with like full size lemon trees in their yards. Birds of paradise, which, usually you see them with like the orange tops, and these had there was some white with black. um I think I'm gonna go back and put those in. It's just absolutely beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. And again, California owes me nothing, so looking forward to my next trip back. Thanks again for stopping by my channel. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. I'm going to get back into doing my TikToks and stuff like that. Thanks again.